Like, some people are like, oh, I'm my father's son. And they mean like alcoholism or like bad stuff. I also say I'm my father's son, but I just mean I'm annoying. I'm like, yeah, now I know too many Star Trek facts too. All right. We kind of gotta be. It's weird, especially when you're in this flesh prison. I'm a 6'8" Asian man, which is fun, because technically I should not exist. Just kind of face every day with that in the front of my mind, being like, I am a front against God. Let's fucking do it. All right. So nothing else you can really do with your life when you're a mistake. I was a planned child. I'm just a mistake of like a flesh prison. We've gotten it. I went to my doctor, and he was trying to make me feel better about this general thing. He was like, ooh, you have a swimmer's body like Michael Phelps. Now, what he meant is that I have like a long torso, like something that would be aerodynamic if I didn't slap this putty all over it. But what got me is like the only thing me and Michael Phelps have in common is the 10,000 calorie breakfast. That's it. Except I don't get on a box of Wheaties, I just eat the box of Wheaties, you know what I mean? Like I said before, I'm kind of a whimsical boy. And it's sort of translated into the way I go through life, because this is gonna make me sound like I'm trying to get like karma points from the audience. Don't say awe or act impressed by me when I say this. I really like to adopt old dogs. Because, one, they don't get adopted. The amount of time you see them online where it's just like, you're like, oh, there's so many puppies, and then there's just one graying golden retriever, like, that's one picture. They're like, not good with any other animal. Don't fucking. And I love those fucking dogs. I'm like, I'm here for a project. And also, I love old dogs because, like, I'm lazy. And I'm only into a dog for like 2-3 years, and I'm out. So if I get a 12-year-old dog, my ADD brain is gonna stop caring about it in about a year and a half. Right in time for the cancer it's always had to take care of its whole lungs, you know what I mean? I love those drippy sacks of meat, don't you owe me? Fucking, the way I talk about my dogs is criminal. I'm like, you're just a big old sack of butcher scraps behind the railings, aren't you? Which does not help, because I have gone to the Northern Nevada Humane Society multiple times for old dogs. And I don't know if anyone else knows this fact. If one of the dogs at the shelter is above 12 years old, it's free. You don't gotta pay for that shit. It's usually like $70. If they're older than 12, they're like, get out of here. How many did you want? Sure. And it doesn't help that I, a grotesque Asian man, am showing up being like, give me that drippy sack of meat, I'm here for another one. Noticeably fatter, and I'm like, I promise I'm just depressed. Give me more, give me more. Gross. Words are really getting out of hand, aren't they? Mostly just the concepts of things. Like, there's already a perfectly good word for a thing that people have now turned into 3 words. It's called elote. It's great. Some people know it as Mexican street corn. First of all, anything with 3 names? No. John Wayne Gacy. Terrible. Mexican street corn. Fuck off. That's so many words. And also, the fact that people now use the word corn to mean porn in modern language really blurs that line. You're like, you guys want to go see some Mexican street corn? What the fuck did you just say? I gotta process a bunch of those words right now, and I don't know what's a metaphor. What doesn't also help the fact that Mexican street corn exists is there's a porn site called Asian Street Meat. Right? Like 2 people recognize it, everyone else pretending they've never seen it in their whole life. I never see it right next to Bang Bus. They always pay the women, right?